Hi everyone, Alex here. I'd just like to take a moment to thank some of our patrons. Janique Helbig, Mala Cambler, Jennifer Hamilton, Spiderweb, Dalton Floyd, Alyssa Morrow, August Johannes Rian, Meredith, Liam Haigis, Rachel, Niela Hihi, Emma, Anna Dabrowska, River Jew, Laura Edwards, ML Traxler, Dave Giley, Ratatozg, Erin Daly, Indecisive Geek. Thank you all. We really appreciate your support. If you'd like to join them, go to www.patreon.com/Rusty Quill and take a look at our rewards.
Rusty Quill presents Stellar FIRMA.
Stop. Imogen, could you make it stop? No, just more and more. Wee woo. Wee woo.
David, hello, Frexel. David, I may have overreacted.
Did you submit the brief?
Absolutely not.
Why didn't you submit the brief?
Because I was angry, David. You had betrayed me, and don't let me... I haven't forgotten.
Is that why this alarm has been going off for the last 18 hours?
Yes, that's the trial alarm. You're going to have a trial.
I'm going to have a trial?
And at the end of
Why
which...
am I going to have a trial?
Because we didn't submit a brief, David.
Does everyone have a trial?
No, not everyone has a trial. Look, let me break this down. Calm yourself. I'm going to shut off the alarm. Hang on.
Access granted.
There we go. Now, calm, David. Soft, David. Little David in a corner. There you go. Happy now?
No.
Okay, well, let's push on. Now, there has been a distinct breach of protocol, David.
Yes.
A brief has not been submitted.
Yes.
The reasons the brief has not been submitted.
Because Trexel stole the brief.
Because David betrayed Trexel.
Where is the brief, Trexel?
The brief is not important.
Have you put it in Event?
No.
Is it in Event Nest?
It may be in my vent nest, and I may have lost the vent nest. I went back to that place where there was lots of radiation. My fingernails came off, and I thought, let's not do this. So it's somewhere in the vent. But irregardless, David, we've missed the deadline. We missed the deadline hours ago, and I imagine that alarm's been going off the entire time I haven't been here, which can't have been nice. But that is also not important right now. What's important is we've missed the deadline, and that is a big deal, David. Getting a bad planet that kills people? Sure, it's a headache for legal. People die. I'm a bit sad about that. But if you miss a deadline, automatic trial. And not all clones get trials. Mostly, you just recycle them and move on.
I'm so lucky.
You're very lucky, David, and you should be thankful that you're going to now have a trial, at the end of which, gonna admit, almost certainly going to be recycled. But we have options, David.
What options, Trexel?
I will defend you. You're welcome.
Can
You
I
are
defend
welcome.
myself?
No, absolutely not. You're a piece of property. I'm going to defend you, David, and that is... Well, I'm not going to say I'm the best defense lawyer in the world, because that would be a lie. I've never done this before, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty great, so I'm going to give it a damn good go.
Signs point to no.
Signs point to fun. Come on, David. Let's go to the trial room.
Wait, I'm leaving the room?
Yes, you can't have a trial in here. This is a consultancy room. Are we designing a trial? No, the trial was designed millennia ago.
Right, I'm not going to vaporize or burn up or anything if I leave this room.
No, it's just a door, David.
Are you sure? I've never been through a door before.
Come on.
Does it hurt?
You can hold my hand if you want.
No. I'll hold my own hand.
Okay. I'm going to hold my own hand as well. It sounds fun. Right. Come on, Drexel. You can do this. Thank you, Drexel.
Why did your other hand sound... Doesn't matter.
Okay, David. Let us go. Ha ha.
Access
Open door.
granted.
Yes. I'm on this side of the door.
Come on, David. Follow me through the door.
And the other side of the door is on the other side of the door.
Yes. Come on, David.
So
come out of the room.
Lifting up my foot.
Into the hallway.
Extending my foot. Putting it down on my side of the door.
You've just sort of stamped, David. That's just a stamping movement.
I'm trying.
Move the foot forward,
Right.
David. Forward.
Forward. And... down.
There it is.
Ooh.
You've got a foot outside.
Oh.
Now
And
bring
the
that
other
other
one.
little trotter out.
Okay.
Come on. Hoofs away.
Ooh.
And you're outside, David. You're outside. And
it's so white. Where the
Come,
rooms?
David, come here. Calm down, bots, damn you. This is just a hallway, David. Now, I know it's very long.
Goes on forever.
It doesn't go on
Yes, it
forever.
does.
It just seems like that. David, you have to be calm. You have to be calm.
Okay, I'm calm.
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 I'm calm.
Calm.
I'm calm.
Calm.
I'm calm.
Lovely. Wonderful. This is progress, David. It's your first time out.
So calm.
So calm.
So calm.
How are you feeling, David?
Very calm.
I'm feeling pretty calm as well. Now, come on. We've got to make a little walk.
Okay. Walking. Yes.
Now, David, you may find walking a little tricky because, hand aboard, there is a bit of a duty I have been neglecting.
What?
I was supposed to be exercising you around the room.
What?
Because that means your legs probably have atrophied quite a bit while you've just been sitting in that chair for
Right.
weeks and weeks. So you may have a little trouble walking.
Okay. Well,
Left, right, left, right.
right, left,
Left,
right,
right,
left,
left,
right,
right,
left, right,
left,
left, right, right,
No,
right,
no,
right,
left, left,
Oh,
left.
oh,
David, you've done a little bit of a semicircle into the wall and onto the floor there. Now, word of advice, if you don't go left, right, I'll go right, left, round to your behind and give you a kick in it.
Okay, right, no, I'm left, righting, right, lefting, right, yep, left, right, left, right. Okay, right, no, left, yes. Okay, here I go. Yes. Right. Room 33. Okay. Room 33. And room 38. Wait, where did the other rooms go? Have we skipped in time or space or something?
David,
What?
calm yourself down. We don't number things in a linear fashion here at Stellar Firma, and certainly not rooms. We shift them around, we reuse them. After a while, everybody loses track.
Wait, am I actually the seventh David? The seventh David. I'm David 7. That means
What?
I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. David 7.
Could be.
What?
Don't know. Never checked.
I don't want to come before David 32.
You could have, or you might come after. Or maybe they never existed.
What?
Or maybe they are right now. Maybe you're both.
What? No, I don't want to
that
be.
seems
I'm David
ridiculous.
7.
That seems ridiculous.
David
I wouldn't
7.
worry about it, David. You know,
Okay.
a golden rule of surviving in Stellar Firma is don't worry about it because the answer's probably terrifying.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a sit down on this bench.
No, that's
Here I
not
go.
a bench, David. Now, you've fallen foul of one of the early newbie mistakes of working at Stellar Firma. The
Hot.
heating ducts look like benches. That is just a piping hot area in order to heat the hallway in the darkness of space. They have, however, made them look a lot like a lovely, comfy bench.
Burn through my onesie.
Have you burned through your onesie?
Ah.
You've only got one of those, David.
I know, they're not. They're onesie.
Hang on, I've got some clone repair tape here.
Okay, here we go. Right.
Here you go. There it is.
So sticky.
There it is. Now that will bond entirely to your skin and become
What?
part of you.
No.
But it's the same colour as your suit, so who cares?
Hooray.
Hooray. Come on.
Okay. The plants are dead. The plants.
Oh yes, they
dead.
died years and years ago. I think it's actually impressive that they haven't turned into mush. Another wonderful achievement for the Stellar Firma Limited Bioengineering Environmental Division. Plants, although dead, do not rot.
Good. Yes. Well done.
Now, people did say that will mess up the eco-cycle because you need plants to rot in order to feed the new plants. But this way, the plants die and nothing else grows. There's poisoned earth.
Okay. We're through this horrible dark bit.
Oh yes, the lights haven't worked in quite a while. I'll tell you for why. They stopped working. Yes.
Oh. Okay. Right. Well, onto the light, I guess. Where is the justice room?
The what room?
The justice room.
The where room?
The justice room.
Where are we going?
The room for the justice?
No, I was following you.
What? No, I don't know where I'm going. You know where I'm going.
I don't know where we're going.
You have to know where we're
Hang on
going.
a minute.
Otherwise, how are we going to get where we're
Hang on
going?
a minute, I've got a map here. I drew it at lunch. Hang on. There we go. It is on a napkin from the Cosmic Lounge, so it has got quite a lot of vomit on it. Okay, this way. Come on, this way.
Right. Okay. Oh, it's all very wet down here.
Oh, yeah, don't step in those. That's not a water puddle. That's a battery acid puddle. I am taking us through an area marked as warning battery acid.
Okay. Oh, just pick around that. Oh.
I gave Harry a call about it a little while ago and said, Harry, there's battery acid in the hallways. But he said, I can't help, Trexel. Stop calling me Trexel. What a guy.
Right, okay. Are we close yet?
We are pretty close. Here it is.
I've got another burn.
What have you got another burn on?
My foot?
Oh, on the battery acid.
Yes.
Hang on, I'll put clone tape around that. It won't help, but it'll make me feel better.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so sticky.
There it is. Don't try and pull that off because, as I say, it is bonded to your skin and it will just pull it away. And that'll just be bone, David.
Okay.
Nobody wants bone. You know what? I don't know if clones have bones.
I'm pretty sure I have
Clone bones?
Clone bones.
Clone bones a
I
thing?
think I've got clone bones.
Okay.
Well,
Shall we find out? Shall we break your leg and see if anything comes out?
No, let's not.
Okay, fine.
Right.
And here we are.
Okay, in the justice room.
In the what now?
The justice room.
David, I want you to think very carefully about something.
But
here.
it's J
David?
space S T
David?
space C E.
David,
room.
do you think it's a great idea, just as you're about to go on trial, to point out the fact that somebody has misspelled the word justice on the door of the justice room? Do you think that the people listening, and don't get me wrong, David, there are plenty of people listening right now, that you, just before your trial to see if you're going to survive, have chosen this time to be pedantic about the spelling of the word justice on the door?
I don't know about you, but I read justice from right here.
So do
Good
I.
old justice.
Look at that
Yep.
interesting and creative spelling of justice. What an intelligent person did that.
Yes.
Justice room indeed.
Justice room.
Come on inside for some hot, fresh justice.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, this looks a lot like the old office.
Yes, no, all these rooms are pretty much the same, except in this room is where the justice happens.
Ah, Trexel, David 7. Our trial. I always knew it would end like this, but I didn't think it would happen so soon. Especially after my team building. Did that not do a thing for you?
Well, I think it helped a little bit, but then, events
You
somewhat...
waste everything I do. Every good thing I've ever done, you've wasted. Well, I'm prosecuting today, so get ready to feel the wrath.
I don't want to feel the wrath. David, don't let her use the wrath. Trexel stole the brief. Betrayer! How could you keep doing this? I'm defending you. He just took it. He took
Save
it from the
it
room.
for the trial.
Trial initiated. Please select Justice Mode.
Ooh, interesting.
A good one.
Show Trial. Kangaroo Court.
Fun.
Trial by Combat.
No.
Trial by Fire.
Interesting.
no.
Trial by Bear.
Ha!
The Harrowing.
Oh, yes.
No.
That one.
Fair Trial.
Yes, yeah, that one.
The
No,
harrowing.
fair trial, please. We'd like a fair trial.
Fair Trial selected.
Nailed it. David, you are welcome. I'm acing this lawyer thing.
That's not going to save you.
I'm going to save him. I'm going to save him with my mind.
There will be no saving today.
Can I defend myself?
David, please. This isn't about you. I'm going to use my big brain, my big creative brain, to save this innocent clone boy. I'd like it on record that my client is innocent. Can I do that? Is that something I do? Objection. Overruled.
Simmer down, Trexel. We haven't even begun.
Okay.
Prosecution initiated.
We all know why we're here. A design brief deadline has been missed. Trexel Geisman, we all know he has some failings. He likes to drink moisturizer.
Well,
He is consistently late.
Sure.
He has been hanging around in the ducks, don't ask me why.
But it's quiet in there.
But this is not a trial for Trexel Geisman. No, this is a trial for Trexel Geisman's clone, David 7.
Yes, that's him. That's the clone right there.
You're my
That's the
defense.
one in the... Sorry?
Trexel,
My defense.
Oh, I beg
pipe
your
it. The prosecution will show how David 7's failings have caused a design brief submission to be missed.
Trexel stole the brief.
Well, look, that's as maybe, but I think Harcher will agree that any criticism of Stella Firma Limited's
Trexel,
bloodline
The
based...
less you say, the better.
I was going-
I am about to tell them why David 7 is at fault. Can you just pipe it?
Look, I'm just trying to help.
A number of security alerts have been submitted from Trexel Geisman's office. I can only assume that David 7 had something to do with these.
Yes.
The tubes in Trexel's office were found to be tampered with. Also, there is an audio blog on Imogen, and that is something that we all know at Stella Firma clones should not be allowed
audio
to do.
blog? I didn't know an audio blog.
You don't know everything, do you, Trexel?
What? But David, an audio blog?
No.
David, this is a trial, and they've just accused you of having an audio blog.
No.
Do we have a clip from the audio blog?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Audio initiating.
Hello, and welcome to David's Fact Corner, where I'm David 7 with facts, the number one and only audio blog from me, David 7, where I, David 7, bring you facts. Not about David 7, about other things.
David?
That wasn't me.
David, that was entirely inappropriate. Clones aren't allowed audio blogs. He's just shaking his head, just shrugging his shoulders. I don't like this David Seven character. Wait a minute, hang on a second. He is an innocent clone boy. Continue.
Can the court show that David Seven was nodding his head that was his voice?
No, I wasn't.
Nod recorded.
And the tubes in Trexel's office, David Seven. Can you explain how those were found tampered with?
Your Honour, I would like to request a writ of silent judgment, by which I can silently judge David and then tell everybody what his answers are.
Silent judgment rejected.
Okay, well, worth a go. Okay, David, off you go. Don't incriminate yourself just because you did it. Right, off you go.
I didn't do it.
Okay, yeah, well, that's as maybe. I don't think anyone really believes that, but give it a go.
I didn't. Tubes? I don't know what a tube is. I've never seen a tube in my life.
Guilty. Plea recorded.
What? Ow.
Did you just plead guilty, David?
No.
Well, it sounded like you pleaded guilty. It was registered as guilty.
But I did. I just
Stop talking. You're a hot mess, David. You're a hot mess.
Oh.
To be honest, it doesn't really matter what David Seven says. This is all just for show, and we need to carry on, and this is very inconvenient, Drexel.
Well, I think we selected fair
We
trial.
did select fair
Archer.
trial.
We selected fair trial.
The heroine would have been much quicker.
Oh, yes, it would have been much quicker, but
I
it would
don't
have
want
been
to be
messier as
harrowed.
well.
But David Seven, there have also been a number of security alerts. Would you like to speak anything about that?
Yes, security alerts, David. What do you think of those?
Trexel spends a lot of time sad, and that sets off a security alert.
I also had that fish
I'm
that time.
not buying. Oh, fish?
Yeah,
You
I
had
fish.
fish in the office.
I have a fish right now. Hang on, I'll just get it.
Do not take
There
that
it
fish,
is.
Trexel.
Fish
There it is.
detected.
Fine,
Security
sea bass.
alerted.
Look at it there.
See, it's Trexel security alert. I have nothing to do with
A
this.
fine bass. Look at it there. Look at the lines.
Wait.
So, David Seven, you do admit that there were fish in the office.
Kiss me, you fool.
In the design room, there were fish.
He's licking that fish.
Oh, yes. Whoa, hey, now. This is for private time. Just gonna pop the fish back in there.
Look, the number of security alerts that come from Trexel's office probably haven't significantly increased while I've been there.
Good point. Let's check the statistics. How many were there before David, and how many are there after?
There were 117 before David.
Week before, okay. Week after?
And 390.
Okay, that is more, David.
Oh,
that is more.
That's significantly more.
That is more. How do you
So-
plead, you guilty fool? Hang on a second. Hang on. Wind that back a little bit. How do you plead, you innocent fiend?
Innocently?
Lie detected.
Ah, David, you're really bad at this.
Oh.
Hang on. Let's just test something. Say you're innocent, David.
I'm innocent.
Lie detected.
Well, I'm going to do my best, David, but it's stacking up against us. This is a fair trial we selected.
I'm David Seven?
Truth acknowledged.
There we go.
Oh,
Now, at least that's true. At least
I would
that's
also
true.
like to add that there was a time, David Seven, where you tried to give me clone slurry.
That is assault.
That is an assault on a line manager.
I can only give you. You wanted to get
Listen
slurry.
to him. Listen to him blather.
Yes.
That's the blathering of the innocent,
Slurry.
in my
I
opinion.
can't. It's shocking.
And stop there. I'd also like to add, David Seven is sassy. He's a clone, and clones should not be sassy.
It's true. You are a sassy boy, David.
No, I'm not.
SAS detected. Security alerted.
There you go.
I rest my case.
Damned from his own innocent mouth.
And it is for these reasons that the prosecution recommends that David Seven be recycled without any delay.
That's pretty convincing. I know if I was a judge, I'd be blending you right now. But I'm not. I'm a defense lawyer, so best of luck to me.
Defense initiated.
My turn. Oh, I love this bit. Okay, hang on. Let me just get into the zone. Right, okay. Justice well. Get a bucket of truth, dip it in the justice well, pull it up. It takes a long time because justice is hard, but here it is. The weight in your arms, pour it into a cup of integrity. Take
Drexel.
a sip. So, what?
Please take the wig off.
Hang on a second. Take a sip. That's sweet justice. Throw it in the face of lies!
Ooh.
Sorry, David, sorry. Didn't mean to throw, although you are full of lies.
Please take the curly wig off.
Well, I like this curly.
And could you please put the fish down?
Right, okay, right. Put that back in there. I'll deal with you later. I intend to prove today to you, the assembled people and clones and AI matrices, which, might I say, are sounding particularly sultry today. Did you defrag your core, Imogen?
Flattery rejected. Security alerted.
Worth a go. But we have all gathered to find the truth. What is truth? That's an interesting question. I have a flip chart. Can I get the flip chart out?
Oh, Drexel, this is such a waste of time.
Okay, we won't use the flip chart. I don't need it. Truth doesn't need a flip chart. It just needs a keen mind, a wide mouth, big hairy hands.
Put the
big
fish
thigh.
down.
Okay, I'll just pop that back in there. I'll deal with you. Justice. Now, I understand. David Seven looks guilty, Because of his guilt, for one? Sure. Because of the fact that he has wide, terrified eyes, the eyes of the guilty. But if you look deep into those eyes, you'll see a tiny little barcode in there, because that's how we tell clones apart when we want to do that. And if you scan that barcode, you know what it says? Clone. And who among us hasn't been a clone at one time in our life or other? I know I haven't. Neither has Hartro. It's only David. I'm not sure what point I'm making, but the important thing is that David is guilty and should be recycled. Hang on.
Can we please initiate the harrowing?
No,
please.
no, we can't initiate the harrowing.
Don't harrow me.
Okay, hang on. I can do this. David 7. Thief, who can say? That's not what we're talking about here. But think about it. Look at his shifty eyes. I intend to prove here today, now, in this time, in this second, well, that second's gone, but we're going to come back round to that second because the universe is infinite and sort of a closed circle, so eventually everything will come back round. So what does any of this really matter? If you think about it? Imogen, does any of this really matter?
Sophistry detected. Security alerted.
This keeps happening. What is it? Why have security never turned up? I keep on alerting them, and they never turn up. Am I not important enough? I demand a trial for security because security are the real ones.
Oh, my board, Trexel. Can you just shut your trap for 1 second? We've come to the end of the line. We are at a trial. David 7 is here. He is about to be recycled. Just shut your mouth.
Can I finish my
Shut
case?
your mouth.
Shut
it now, or I'll put a foot in it.
I do not accept trial by foot. I will rest my defense in saying
And rest.
that David 7,
Yes.
sweet, innocent thief David 7,
No.
is not guilty of this particular crime, but I'd keep an eye on him because,
I'll take it.
no smoke without fire.
I'll take it.
Okay, the defense rests.
In closing, I think it's worth mentioning, obviously Trexel is not the one on trial here.
No justice. No justice for Trexel.
Yes, it's David 7 that we're here for today. But let us find out more about Trexel Geisman, the man, the myth, the shuttle
I
crash,
crashed one shuttle.
the planet destroyer.
Okay, that happened a few times.
Who is he?
Who am I? Who are we asking?
I have a collection of voice clips that I will play now, if the
Ooh.
court approves.
Please, I would love to hear what people think of me.
Surprise evidence approved. Audio initiating.
Trexel Geistman. Well, I've got nothing against him personally, but, we did leave me to die on that asteroid that time.
He's the reason I only have one eye, you know.
A planet he designed traveled itself back in time and affected my homeworld's orbit. Now I'm stuck in a time paradox and my mother's evolved all weird.
Trexel Geistman. If ever I come across him again, I will do to him what he did to my space tug.
Well, he's always late and honestly quite abusive, and he's just a terrible planet designer. He's just really, really bad. Anyway, what is this for?
David, how could you?
Well, I would describe myself as a sort of a design maverick and a liar, an absolute liar. I should know because I'm lying right now, or am I? Gotcha, or did I? I'm in a bush. Anyway, what's this for?
And after hearing what we've all heard now, we have to ask ourselves, can we really trust Trexel Geisman? When he says David 7 is innocent, well, we know that just simply is not true. In fact, often the opposite of what Trexel Geisman says is indeed true. Trexel Geisman's words, not equal to true. I rest my case.
Character assassination approved.
Oh, come on, we selected fair! May I say one final thing in closing before sentencing?
Final desperate plea approved.
Thank you, Imogen. Thank you. We've all heard a lot today, and I might not know a lot about justice, but I know one thing. I'm Trexel Geistman, not your big city, stellar, FIRMA, centrally approved attorney lawyer person thing. But I know a thing or two about home truths, the truths that really cut deep. I know when I look out at this courtroom, at these angry, angry faces, at the sweating clone here, there is something that really hits home. The old ways are the best. Ignore your problems. Move on. Don't overanalyze stuff. Think about the little guy, the small business person, the microscopic germ that's been defrauded of their savings. That's who we really need to focus on. Because if there's one thing I know, and I aware that that's 3 things now, but if there's one thing that I know, it's that justice is a dish best served tepid. Not too hot, you'll burn your mouth, and then the skin will come away, but not too cold. Cold justice? What's that? That sounds like a bad procedural. I'm Justin Cold Justice, attorney at death. But the important thing is, and I should know a thing or two about things, because I am one. I think we're all things here. I'm a thing. You're a thing. Imogen, sort of a thing. So aren't we all just things together in this crazy mixed-up world?
Is this going anywhere?
To sum up, the justice that must be served today is a justice of a temperature of our own choosing. When we look back on this date, years from now, we want to think, yes, that was some lukewarm justice that was served that day. And I spooned it into my mouth. And I spooned it into the mouth of my friends. And my friends turned to me and said, "You're invited to a dinner party, Trexel. You don't have to break in through an air vent. You're invited and there's a chair for you. And you don't have to push Jackson off his chair to get in." So in closing, if justice is to be served here today, and if justice is to be observed here today, not running behind a bush, but in plain sight, with a strong light shined on it so justice goes, "Whoa, what's that light all about?" That we need to accept one home truth, back home, where we all live, at home. That without David Seven, I am a lesser consultant. No other consultant has loved a clone more than me, and no other clone has survived longer in my care than David Seven. And on that fact alone, and with that one point, and with that one home truth living in your house, eating stuff out of your fridge, you must agree, you cannot reject the fact that I love him. Love is strong. I like him. Quite a bit. The defense rests.
Plea accepted. Guilty.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Oh, dear.
I thought I did a really good job!
No, you didn't. You did a terrible
You're guilty,
job.
David!
Well,
Fine. I didn't want to have to do this, but there is one way out of this hot mess of your own creation, David. The employee handbook. Oh gosh, what's he got there? Oh, I didn't think he would. He's a small-town country lawyer. Oh my gosh.
Trexel.
Sorry. David Seven is property of Stella Firma, and I, Trexel Geisman, am acting in loco parentis of that property. Vis-a-vis, avec moi, he is my property. We all agree?
What
Yes,
are
we
you
do.
doing?
Aha,
Trexel, what are you doing?
I am justicing right here, right now. Give me a little bit of arm room for my justice. So, if Trexel Geisman owns David Seven, then under the Trading Statutes of the Employee Handbook, Section Y6354, Paragraph 478, Sentence K, in cases of property confiscation and destruction, a consultant, that's me, has the right to invoke swapsies. Swapsies, gasp around the courtroom.
Trexel.
Swapsies. Oh, what's swapsies? I hope he explains it. He's going to explain it. I may switch out property of equal value to be confiscated in place of the property originally proposed. As such, I, Trexel Geistman, am giving up my privileges and employee access to the Cosmic Lounge. Audible gasps. Audible gasps from
This
everyone.
is ridiculous.
And it is with great personal sacrifice that I, Trexel KGK Geistman, do hand in my employee access card to the Cosmic Lounge, and in so doing, save the sweet clone life of David Seven.
Swapsies requested. Evaluating submission.
Please, come on, please.
Submission granted.
really?
David Seven, swapsied.
Yes! Swapsied!
Please submit employee access card for recycling.
Oh, there she goes.
This is such a sham.
Shine on, you crazy access card.
Trial concluded.
Well, that was a waste of time. Trexel, that's it. I have an appointment. I'm off. I'm going to be keeping my eyes on you, Trexel, so don't screw up.
Bye, Hartro. See you next week. We did it, David. We did it as a team.
Trexel-
A team that I led and beautifully executed.
Could you have always swapsied?
Beg your pardon?
Could you have always done swapsies?
Oh, yes, absolutely. That was always an option.
And you knew about it from the start?
Well, I wanted to have a go at the trial, David. I've never had a go at a trial. Would you take from me the pleasure of doing a speech at a trial? That's the top, David. That's the pinnacle of Geistman.
I thought I was going to be recycled.
Well, we all have, woes and worries, and I don't think you should make this all about you. You're being quite selfish, David. I saved your life eventually.
Yes, okay. You did. And I appreciate it. I know the Cosmic Lounge was important to you, and you're not going to be able to see Harry anymore, so
Well, I mean,
thank you.
That's not entirely true. I mean, I'll just go to the Astral Bar with him.
What?
The Astral Bar, it's next door. It's actually a little bit nicer than the Cosmic Lounge, but, it hasn't got as good pool tables, so I don't normally go there. But Harry will be down there already. In fact, I might pop off at the moment. Drexel! Right, that's it. Come in, give me that fish. Give it. Get off that. Give mine. Go! Archo! Save me, Archo! He's gone mad! He's a guilty clone! Blend him!
Fish detected. Security alerted.
Well. Who would have thought it of old Geisman? No matter. Number 48?
Yes, number 1?
I think we will be taking a very close interest in David Seven from now on.
What?
I said I think that we and David Seven are going to be crossing paths again. Presently.
Well, what does that mean?
It means that David Seven will be hearing from us soon. Very soon.
See, this is exactly it. This is what I've been talking about. Clear communication in the workplace. Congratulations, you sound very impressive and scary, but I haven't got a damn clue what to do with it. Are we killing David Seven? Are we kidnapping him? Sending him a threatening note?
No, that's not what I mean.
You always do this. Always with the ominous tone. You're not impressing anyone. This is exactly what Dr. Krull was talking about. Communication is key. Clear communication. You don't listen. You never listen.
Stellar FIRMA is a podcast distributed by Rusty Quill Limited and licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike 4.0 international license. It was created by Tim Meredith and Ben Meredith and produced by Laurie Ann Davis with executive producer Alexander J. Newell. In today's episode, Imogen was played by Imogen Harris, David Seven was played by Ben Meredith, Hartrow Piltz was played by Jenny Halfeck, and Drexel Geisman was played by Tim Meredith. The episode was edited by David Devereaux and Alexander J. Newell, with music by Samuel D.F. Jones and artwork by Annika Khan. To subscribe, buy merchandise or join our Discord, visit rustyquill.com. Rate and review us online, tweet us at @TheRustyQuill, join our Reddit community on r/RustyQuill, visit us on Facebook or email us via mail@rustyquill.com. May the board preserve and keep you.
Special thanks to today's guest performers, Amy Dickinson as number 1, and Rachel Meredith as number 48, along with John Henry Fowle, Laurie Ann Davis, Alexander J. Newell, and Sue Sims as character witnesses. We hope you enjoyed today's episode, and thank you for listening to Season 1 of Stellar FIRMA.